Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn another component of vocabulary, which is phrasal verbs. You can turn to page 50 of your textbooks, page 50 of your textbooks. The topic today that we will cover is phrasal verbs. Okay. Phrasal verbs is a combination of 2 to 3 words, right? Usually it's a combination of verb and a preposition. For example, I am sure you have come across many phrasal verbs before. This may not be something new to you, right? And there are, as you look at the screen, there are 3 examples given: turn down, give up, and fill in. Phrasal verbs are just another way to say something. Instead of saying reject, you say turn down the offer. Instead of saying quit, you say give up the job. Instead of saying complete the form, you say fill in the form. So basically, phrasal verbs improves your fluency in language, especially in your daily conversation. It is important to understand the phrasal verbs because most of the English speakers use a lot of phrasal verbs. I'm sure when you watch English movies, you come across many phrasal verbs. Now, there is something for you to note. There are phrasal verbs which have 2 different meanings. I'm going to give you 3 examples. There are more, right? So the 3 examples that I'm going to give you, look at the screen. It is take up, turn down, and turn up. So take up may have 2 meanings. One is take up, begin a new activity. I took up horse riding, take up a course, take up new lesson. Okay. The next meaning is take up, accept an offer or invitation. So she took up the job offer. Next, when we talk about turning down something is maybe most of the time we come across the meaning of rejecting. She turned down the offer. She turned down the invitation. Next meaning is, you see on the top, reduce the volume. Please turn down the radio. Okay, we don't say please slow down the radio. Okay. Next, turn up. Turn up means, the first meaning, increase volume. Please turn up the radio. Or the other meaning is appear, turn up. He turned up at the party without invitation. Or he turned up at the meeting late. Right. All right, now, let's practice with some dialogues. Look at the screen. Can you turn up the TV, please? They use the phrasal verb turn up instead of increase the volume of the TV. Okay. Is it loud enough? No, that's too loud. Please turn it down. Meaning here, please decrease the sound. Will you make up your mind? Do you want it loud or quiet? Now, make up your mind. Make up. Make up here means decide. Will you decide whether if you want it loud or quiet? Now let's look at another example of the dialogue. I think I need some fresh air. Are you up for a short walk? Are you up for a short walk? Instead of saying, are you interested? Are you keen for a short walk? Sure. We can pick up something for dinner on the way back. Instead of saying, sure, we can buy something back. Right? So they say, we can pick up. Next example is, I don't know why Joe hasn't turned up yet. Turned up here means arrived. I hope his car hasn't broken down. Broken down is used instead of stop working. I hope his car has not stopped working. Joe is not coming. He turned down my invitation. turned down, meaning he refused the invitation. Really, that's not like Joe. Last example. I know he said his job was taking up all his time. Taking up, occupying him so much. You seem a bit let down. Let down here means disappointed, upset. Yes, I am. I think he was making up an excuse. Making up, creating, mereka, just create an excuse. I doubt that. I'm sure he will make up for it someday to compensate. Make up, he will try to get it back to you, and he will make it okay, compensate to you, with you. Alright, those are the dialogues that I shared. Let's try some gap filling activity here and see if we get it right. Number 1. Is she still angry? No, she has. Now. No, she has calmed down now. Number 2. I smoking 2 years ago. I haven't touched a cigarette since then. I gave up smoking. Number 3. I am really behind my studies. I must on them. I must catch up on them. Number 4. He takes too much of sweet food. He should really on sugar. He should really cut down on sugar. Number 5. The hotel was terrible. We were really by it. We were really let down by it. Alright, so that is all for today. I have given you some notes, some dialogues of some examples on dialogues, and some exercises. Till we meet again in another lesson. Thank you.